of Khalil and Jamarli, the two transfer safeties that came in. Just what have you seen from them, and how do you think they will help you guys this year?
Oh, yeah, they're both doing great. Just learning the playbook. Getting acclimated to the way we do things here. We don't do things here like everybody else do. We do things a little different. So you just get acclimated to the program. But they're doing a great job. Guys lifting heavy in the playbook. Watching film, just trying to learn the defense and learn how we do things. They're doing a great job.
Has it been weird for you to look around and realize this is your third spring here? You're one of the veterans now. Like, how have you kind of adjusted to being that veteran present now?
It do kind of feel weird. Time just flies so fast, and you just, next thing you know, I'm in my third year, and just being a leader for my team, and it just came so fast. But we just got to take it on, just be ready for it. Just got to be better than I was last year, and just keep growing, keep getting better.
KJ, this is a younger team than the one you came into. When you got here, you had Junkyard, Dan, and all those guys around you. What's the energy level around these young guys that in practice? That none of those guys have ever won a championship, and what's kind of your thoughts on that?
Oh yeah, we definitely got a lot of young guys, but I feel like the energy is great. We know what we got to do. We just trying to get better. We trying to get everybody better. I feel like spring do a great job getting everybody a lot of reps. Cause we tell you when you come here, you're gonna get developed. So just getting all the young guys developed, getting a lot of reps, just getting to know how we do things around here. And the energy's been great. We had our first padded practice Saturday, and I feel like everybody's running, flying around, passes clicking. So we just got to keep the energy high and just keep the main goal.
KJ, how much does Tyreek bring remind you of you when you first came in?
Ty, man, that's my guy, man. He remind me of me a lot. Ty got great ball skills. He willing to work. Ty don't complain at all. He just willing to work, man. He doing whatever coach asks him to do. So he's great job. He come from Beaufort. That's a great program over there. So got coach out did a great job with him and having him ready for right now. And I feel like he'll have to do a great job here.
KJ, I got to know the offense is still going to be more explosive this season. What does it look like in practice? Have you seen that kind of potential against when you guys are going up against them?
Oh yeah, they look great. It's early on, so you can't really see a lot going on. We just getting things started, but they're gonna be great. We got a lot of great receivers, a lot of great running backs. O-line look great, quarterbacks look great. So just happy to go out there and compete with them guys because they keep getting us better. We're gonna keep making them get better. So hopefully we're gonna have a great year this year.
Zion Branch is entering his second year of the program. How much more comfortable does he seem this time around in terms of what he's able to do for this defense?
He definitely seems more comfortable. After you get a year in the program and know where everything goes, that next year should be smooth. You kind of know the defense, so it's like you just gotta find you little things to work on. So I feel like Zion knows the defense. He knows everything he needs to do. So now he just gotta find things he gotta work on. Tackling the ball, causing turnovers, things like that. He just work on. He good.
It was how Rashawn Dinkins played star the last couple games last year. This is his first spring here. Like, what have you seen from him so far this spring, and how is he growing and getting better now that he's got these 15 practices to continue developing?
Yeah, Dink, he continues to get better. Dink came in the summer last year, and he had a little behind start and still managed to find his way on the field. So like that's it tell you how hard he works, and he just put his foot down and just works continually. And this year he's gonna do that as well. He probably learned a lot of different positions as well, and just he gonna go out there and compete. That's what I know about Dink. He competes. He loves football, and he just do whatever coach tell him to do, and he's a great teammate.
KJ, obviously you guys brought in a lot of transfers from the safety perspective, the corner perspective, but then also you brought in a bunch of young guys this year. How has that kind of changed, how you are used, and how you kind of see the room, being guys. There are other experienced guys now, and the guys that have started games. How has that changed things for you?
I don't see the room different at all. I feel like we only lost one big piece, and that was Dalen. That was a big piece for us, but we had a lot of guys who played a lot of football last year that could come in and help us. And then, Coach Smart recruit players who, he's gonna develop you, but at the same time, you gotta come ready to work. And you never know when your number's gonna be called, so you gotta be always ready. So I always just tell the young guys, man, make sure y'all stay in the playbook. Always just know what you're doing because you never know when your number's gonna be called. You gotta go out there.
You guys went up against Isaiah Kenyon, when he was at Georgia Tech. What's your impressions of what he's bringing to Georgia's offense now?
Oh yeah, Isaiah, he's a big receiver, strong guy, strong hands. He's gonna be a great addition for us. He works heavy. He works a lot. He's fast for his size. He's really fast. So can't wait to see what he go out there and do. Hopefully, he just continue to get better and keep growing.
Looking at the cornerbacks that they added, the transfers in Gentry and Braylon, what have you seen from them and how they've got acclimated with the team?
Oh yeah, they're doing great. They learned the playbook. It's not something easy to do here. We got a lot of things going on, but them guys got a little bit of playing experience with their old school, so they're not new to it. So they just gotta come in, just gotta be physical. Just be open-minded, be willing to hear what coach is saying, what coaching tips and things like that, and just keep working hard. They behind. They got guys like Ellis and Mello that's gonna help them a lot, and continue to help them grow as time goes.
What have you what have you seen just from the freshman receivers, Craig, Ryan, and even some of the tight ends, Caden, Lincoln, and Brady?
The freshman receiver and tight end, they look great. I can tell that group they really love the work. They really work hard actually. They do a lot of great things. Yeah, they've been lifting, trying to get bigger. Get ready for the moment. And I feel like coach will push them to their extent, to their max capacity. But what I was gonna say, they got a long way to go because it's still early on. They still haven't got the fall camp, summer. There's a lot of things that still they got to work on, but they're gonna be good.
Yeah, we saw Ethan Barker had one of the blue Guardian caps last week as a guy who's going to be matched up with him a lot. What is it about him that makes him a guy that's A, hard to defend, but B, one of the, emotional leaders of this team?
Yeah, just the injury he had last year and just to come back, the type of guy he is, and just that passion for the game he got, man, it's different. I love Ethan. Just a hard worker, man. He loved football. He gave everything he got to the team. He gives it all every time he go out on the field. It don't matter if it's blocking, running routes. He just doing whatever the team needs him to do. And you can just tell this guy loves Georgia, and that's he's gonna be a big part of what we need.
For you going into this offseason, how much of a motivation was the way that Sugar Bowl played out and you guys not being able to keep the season going?
Oh, yeah, it definitely hurts. I still sting to this day. You just gotta kind of look past it. You got a new team, new season. You gotta just reset, man, and just grow with this team you got right now, and just just be prepared. But it definitely still stings a lot. You think about it every once in a while once you see it. So you don't never want to lose and feel that pain, but you gotta come ready and be ready to work.
What's the message you've heard as a defense about creating havoc, creating sacks? I know you're on the back end, but I know you guys work as a unit. Like, how will that play out? Do you think you guys can be more productive in that area?
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like that's one of the areas we're trying to work on as a defense, is causing more havoc. Turnovers win you the game. Turnovers, you win the turnover margin in the game, you probably end up winning the game. So we need to just cause more turnovers. It helps the offense out. It helps the team out, and just in general. So just more sacks, TFLs, anything forced fumbles we need to work on. We definitely been working on it in practice, and we definitely Coach Shu definitely made us an emphasis that we need to work on for sure this year.
With the Sugar Bowl in mind a little bit, how much did that kind of fuel what you want to do this whole season, and what kind of were some of the things that you wanted to focus on, individually?
It filled me a lot. Back-to-back years losing there, it hurts for sure. And just coming so close and just not being able to pull it off, it definitely hurts. But it just makes you more hungry. Like, it makes you more hungry and want you to go out there and just play harder for your brothers. Because you got a lot of people on this team who ain't never won nothing in their life before, never won a championship, never won anything like that. So you just want to go out there and do it for them. And I think for my goals this season, just become just better leader, being more vocal for the team. My ball skills, I feel like I left a couple of plays out there on the field this year. I definitely want to make sure I capitalize on those this year, and just keep getting better at tackling and little things like that.
We got to see more and more of DeMello last season. Where do you feel like he is and what he can mean to this year's secondary?
He's gonna mean a lot to us this year. DeMello, he's versatile. He can play nickel, corner, wherever we need him to play. He did a great job last year of fighting his way onto the field. It's very hard to play here, so he's got to keep working. Going into his third year, he's definitely probably more confident. The playbook more, so he just got to go out there and play fast. How we know he could do, and he should be ready.
Any more for KJ? All right, KJ, thank you.
Thanks,
KJ.